Hello kids, in this video we are looking at the sums that was there in the sheet, homework sheet. I'll be individually solving each and every sum. So the first sum was to find the value of 0.23 plus 0.22. Step 1, convert it in P by Q form. You write x is equal to 0.23, which is 0.2323. Two digits are repeating, you'll multiply with 100, so your number is 23.2323. Next step, subtract it. 100x minus xl, 99x. If you subtract these two values, the same numbers after decimal will get cancelled. 23 minus 0 is 23. Therefore, x is 23 by 99. Similarly, write this number as y. You will write y is 0.2222. A single digit is getting multiplied. You multiply 10 on both sides. You have 10y equals to. Subtract 10y minus y is 9y. Same digits after decimal gets cancelled. 2 minus 0 is 2. Y equals to 2 by 9. Now you write x plus y equals to, x is 0.23 plus y is 0.22, which is nothing but 23 by 99 plus 2 by 9. The LCM of 99 and 9 is 99. So this will be 23. 99 ones are 9 11s are 2 into 11 is 22. This is 45 by 99. Yes, if bar 23 is 23 by 99, 45 by 99 is going to be bar 45. Yes, your answer is going to be 0.45. The second sum, we have to convert to 23.43. Yes, you write x as 23.4343. Two digits are getting repeated. You multiply 100 on both sides. So this is 2343.4343. If you subtract 100x minus x is 99x, same digits after decimal gets cancelled. 2343 minus 23 is 2320. Therefore, x is equal to 2320 by 99. That was the second question. The third sum is 0.4 plus 0.1 bar 8. Find the value of this. You say let x is equal to 0.4, that is 0.444. One digit is repeating, you will multiply by 10. So your 10x is this value. You subtract the values. 10x minus x is 9x. Same digits after decimal gets cancelled. 4 minus 0 is 4. Therefore, x is equal to 4 by 9. Y equals to 0.1 bar 8 can be written as, single digit is getting multiplied. Multiply 10 on both sides. 1 point. If you subtract 10y minus y is 9y. You notice that the second digits after, from the second digit you have the same number, it gets cancelled. 8 minus 1 would be 7, 1 minus 0 is 1. So you get y as 1.7 by 9. If you remove the decimal, you have a 0, so y is 17 by 90. Then you say, therefore x plus y, x is 0.4 plus y is 0.1 bar 8. Value of 0.4 is 4 by 9 and 0.1 power 8 is 17 by 90. LCM of 9 and 90 is 90. 9 tens are 4 tens are would be 40. This is 17. So your value is 57 by 90. You can reduce it as 3 19s as 57, 3 30s, so you can write it as 19 by 30. That was the third sum. Fourth sum. In the fourth sum they have given us that the value of A is 2 and B is 3. They have asked us to find the value of A raised to A plus B raised to B. Therefore A is 2, so A raised to A will be 2 square. B is 3, B raised to B will be 3 cube. This is 4 plus 27, which is 31. This is the first sum. The second sum, it is 1 by A plus 1 by B whole raised to A. 1 by A is 2, B is 3. So replace A is by A 2 and B by 3. LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. 2 3s are and 3 2s are. This is whole raised to 2. So this is 5 by 6 square, which comes to 25 by 36. So that was question 4. The fifth question. Fifth question in all has 3 sums. The first one of question 5th is 7 raised to n plus 2 minus 3 times 7 raised to n plus 1, denominator 20 times 7 raised to n minus 2 times 7 raised to n. Yes. Now I know that 7 raised to n plus 2 can be written as 7 raised to n into 7 square, because if the bases are same, you add the power. If you add the power, n plus 2 would be n plus 2. So we could simplify 7 raised to n plus 2 as 7 raised to n into 7 raised to 2. Now we know 7 square is nothing but 49. So this is 49 times 7 raised to n, right? So we could write 7 raised to n plus 2 as 7 raised to n into 7 raised to 2 plus, similarly 7 raised to n plus 1 can be written as 7 raised to n into 7 raised to 1. Denominator, this is 20 times 7 raised to n and this is 2 times 7 raised to n. So if you subtract from 20 times 7 raised to n, if you subtract 2 times 7 raised to n, so how many times 7 raised to n remains? 18 times 7 raised to n. Now what is 7 square? 7 square is 49. So this is 49 times 7 raised to n. 7 raised to 1 is 7. 7 into 3 is 21. So this is 21 times 7 raised to n. And denominator is 18 times 7 raised to n. 49 times 7 raised to n minus 21 times 7 raised to n. 49 minus 21 is 28 times 7 raised to n. Denominator 18 times 7 raised to n. Numerator, denominator 7 raised to n gets cancelled. 2 9s are, 2 14s are. So the value is 14 by 9. That would be the answer to the first sum. The second one. In the second sum, what they have given is 5 raised to n plus 3 minus 6 times 5 raised to n plus 1 whole divided by 9 times 5 raised to n minus 2 square times 5 raised to n. Now we would have the same approach. 5 raised to n plus 3, we wrote 7 raised to n plus 2 as 7 raised to n into 7 raised to 2. Similarly, 5 raised to n plus 3 can be written as 5 raised to n into 5 cube. Similarly, here 5 raised to n plus 1 can be written as 5 raised to n into 5 raised to 1. Denominator, this is 9 times 5 raised to n minus 2 square. 2 square is 4, that is 4 times 5 raised to n. 9 minus 4 is 5, so in the denominator you will have 5 times 5 raised to n. Now 5 cube is 125, so this is 125 times 5 raised to n. 5 raised to 1 is 5, 5 6 are 30. So this is 30 times 5 raised to n, and denominator you have 5 times 5 raised to n. Now over here you have 125 times 5 raised to n minus 30 times 5 raised to n. What is 125 minus 30? It is 95. So now you will have 95 times 5 raised to n. Divide by 5 times 5 raised to n. 5 raised to n in the numerator and denominator gets cancelled. 5 ones are 5 19s are. So your answer is 19. That was the second sum of question 5. Similar sum is the third question. Third question, we have 16 times 2 raised to n plus 1 minus 4 times 2 raised to n whole divided by 16 times 2 raised to n plus 2 minus 2 times 2 raised to n plus 2. So now 16 times 2 raised to n plus 1 can be written as 2 raised to n into 2 raised to 1. What is this? This is 4 times 2 raised to n. Denominator 16 times 2 raised to n plus 2 minus 2 times 2 raised to n plus 2. These are the same terms. Over here you have 16 times, here you are subtracting it 2 times, 16 minus 2. So you have 14 times 2 raised to n plus 2. 2 raised to 1 is 2, 16 into 2 is 32. So this is 32 times 2 raised to n. And this is 4 times 2 raised to n. 2 raised to n plus 2 will break down it as 2 raised to n into 2 raised to 2. Now here you have 32 times, here you have 4 times. 32 minus 4 is 28. So in the numerator you have 28 times 2 raised to n. 2 square is 4. 4 into 14 is 56. So this is 56 times 2 raised to n. 2 raised to n and the numerator and denominator gets cancelled. 28 2s is 56. Sorry, so your answer is 1 by 2. So that was question number 5. Let's take question 6. What is question 6? It is 9 raised to n into 3 square into bracket 3 raised to minus n by 2 raised to minus 2 minus 27 raised to n whole divided by 3 raised to 3m into 2 cube equals to 1 by 27. Then we have to show that m minus n is equal to 1. So they have given that this is equal to 1 by 27. So they are asking if this is equal to 1 by 27, show that m minus n is 1. So now what are we going to do? We write 9 as 3 square. So this becomes, you already had 10 to the n to the power. So if you write 9 as 3 square, it will become 3 raised to 2n. You multiply these two minuses, minus into minus is plus, 2 in the denominator, 2 in the numerator gets cancelled. So this is 3 square and this will become minus into minus plus 3 raised to n. We know 27 is 3 cube, so this becomes 3 raised to 3n. 2 cube is 8, so this is 8 times 3 raised to 3m equals to 1 by 27. Now You have the same base 3 and all these 3 are in multiplication relation. In multiplication relation you add the powers. So you write, you could add 3 raised 2n plus n as 3 raised to 3n. Write this 3 square, we are not adding the power here, 3 square as 9 minus 3 raised to 3n. Denominator 8 times 3 raised to 3m equals to 1 by 27. Now we notice this is also 3 raised to 3n, this is also 3 raised to 3n. This is 9 times 3 raised to 3n. When you multiply 9 with 3 raised to 3n, it is 9 times 3 raised to 3n. Minus, this is how many times 3 raised to 3n? Only one time. Why? Because there is no coefficient to this. No coefficient, therefore coefficient is 1. So this term is 9 times 3 raised to 3n and this term is 1 times 3 raised to 3n. Now 9 times 3 raised to 3n minus 1 times 3 raised to 3n would be 8 times 3 raised to 3n. And denominator we have 8 times 3 raised to 3m. This is 1 by 27. I am writing 27 as 3 cube. 8 in the numerator, denominator gets cancelled. Now in power division, what do? We subtract the power. If you take 3m to the numerator, it will become 3 raised to 3n minus 3m. And if you take 3n to the denominator, it will become 1 upon 3 raised to 3m minus 3n. So I am going to write 3 raised to 3n by 3 raised to 3m as 1 by 3 raised to, I have subtracted the power. I got the numerator term to the denominator. In the RHS I write 1 by 3 cube. Now we have this fraction equal to this, but we notice the numerators are same. Now if the numerators are same, we can conclude that the denominator is also same. So I write 3 raised to 3m minus 3n equals to 3 cube. Here the bases are same. If the bases are same, the exponent will also be same. So you can write 3m minus 3n equals to 3. What is common in the LHS? 3 is common. Now 3 in the LHS, 3 in the RHS gets cancelled. So you have m minus n equals to 1. That was question number 6. Question 7, 3 sums in question 7. The first one of question 7. It is x raised to b divided by x raised to c whole raised to a, then into x raised to c by x raised to a whole raised to b into x raised to a by x raised to b whole raised to c. We have to show that this is equal to 1. We have to prove that. So this is our LHS. So we are solving the LHS and we have to get the value as 1. Now you will multiply this to the exponents. So b into a, x raised to ab in the numerator, c into a, x raised to ac in the denominator. Same way, this would be x raised to bc, x raised to ab. Similarly, x raised to ac, x raised to bc. X raised to ab in the numerator, denominator gets cancelled. X raised to ac, numerator, denominator gets cancelled. X raised to bc, numerator, denominator gets cancelled. Everything gets cancelled. Your value is 1, which is your RHS. So that was the first sum of question 7. Now the second one. Again it's a prove that sum. What is the LHS? The LHS reads as x raised to b by x raised to c whole raised to b square plus bc plus c square. Similarly, it is into x raised to c by x raised to a whole raised to c square plus ca plus a square. into the last term x raised to a by x raised to b whole a square plus ab plus b square. We have to show that this is equal to 1. Now, these two are in division relation. In division, you subtract the power, so it would be b minus c. So you write this as x raised to b minus c into b square plus bc plus c square. Similarly, this would be x raised to c minus a into c square plus ca plus a square. Similarly, you subtract the power, this will be x raised to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Now in the next step, we are going to use an identity. Now what is the identity? It is the identity of a cube minus b cube. What is a cube minus b cube? A cube minus b cube, first bracket a minus b. Second bracket a, then it is a square. If you have a minus sign, you have a plus sign. The product of these two terms, that is ab, plus second term square, which is b square. So a cube minus b cube is expressed in this form. If you notice this is the identity of b cube minus c cube. First bracket b minus c, second term, second bracket, first b square. If you have minus sign, you write a plus sign. The product of this two, bc plus c square. So it means when you multiply the first term, it will become x raised to b cube minus c cube. Similarly, this would become x raised to c cube minus a cube, and similarly this will become x raised to a cube minus b cube. In multiplication, you add the power, so this is b cube minus c cube plus c cube minus a cube plus a cube minus b cube. Now plus b cube minus c cube plus c cube minus a cube, everything gets cancelled, so it is 0 in the exponent. Now x raised to 0 is nothing but 1, which is your RHS. So that was the second sum of question number 7. Now the third question of question 7, again a product sum. I am writing the LHS. The LHS is x raised to b by x raised to c whole raised to b plus c. The second term is x raised to c by x raised to a whole raised to c plus a. The third term x raised to a by x raised to b whole raised to a plus b. Now these two terms are in division relation. In division relation, you subtract the power, so this will be x raised to b minus c raised to b plus c. Similarly, this would be division, subtract the power, so it would be c minus a whole raised to c plus a. This would be a minus b raised to a plus b. Now if you notice, it is in the form of a minus b, a plus b, and we know a minus b, a plus b is a square minus b square. So b minus c into b plus c would be b square minus c square into c minus a into c plus a would be c square minus a square, and this would be a minus b into a plus b, a square minus b square. Same base x, so in multiplication relation you can add the power, so it is b square minus c square plus c square minus a square plus a square minus b square plus b square minus c square plus c square minus a square plus a square. Everything gets cancelled. It is 0 at the exponent. Now x raised to 0 is 1, which is nothing but your RHS. So that was question number 7. All three sums. Next, we take question number 8, which again we notice it's a product sum. I'll write the LHS of question number 8. The LHS is x raised to a into b minus c upon x raised to b into a minus c divided by x raised to b by x raised to a whole raised to c. We have to show that this is equal to 1. We multiply a to the bracket, we get x raised to a into b is ab, a into c is ac. We do the same in the denominator, we get a into b is ab, b into c is bc. Now division, you write multiplication, so it will become reciprocal. The denominator will come to the numerator. Now a into c is ac. The numerator comes to the denominator, b into c is bc. Yes. The numerator and multiplication relation, you add the powers, you write this as x raised to ab minus ac plus ac. Do the same in the denominator, bases are same, multiplication relation, you add the power. So it is ab minus bc plus bc. Minus ac plus ac, minus bc plus bc gets cancelled. So it is x raised to ab in the numerator by x raised to ab in the denominator, which will be 1, which is equal to your RHS. So that was question number 8. Now let's take question 9. Again I prove that sum. The LHS is 1 by 1 plus x raised to b minus a plus x raised to c minus a. The second term 1 by 1 plus x raised to a minus b plus x raised to c minus b. The third term 1 by 1 plus x raised to b minus c plus x raised to a minus c. We have to show that this is equal to 1. Now we are going to write x raised to b minus a as x raised to b by x raised to a. Because if you have subtraction in the exponent, it means they are in division relation. So we could write x raised to b minus a as x raised to b plus b by a. Similarly, x raised to c minus a can be written as x raised to c by a. And we are going to apply the same concept in all the denominators. Right? So let's do it. We write this as 1 by 1 plus x raised to b minus a is x raised to b by x raised to a. Same way x raised to c minus a is x raised to c by x raised to a. We apply the same concept in both the other terms. So x raised to a minus b is x raised to a by x raised to b, x raised to c by x raised to b, plus 1 by x raised to b by x raised to c, x raised to a by x raised to c. Now take the LCM in all the three terms. Over here the LCM would be x raised to a, so you have an x raised to a here. So this is 1 by x raised to a plus x raised to b plus x raised to c divided by x raised to a, which was our LCM. So this is your first term. Same way the second term would be the x raised to b, which is the LCM, comes here, x raised to b plus x raised to a plus x raised to c divided by x raised to b. Similarly here the LCM would be x raised to c, so x raised to c will come here. So this will be x raised to c plus x raised to b plus x raised to a divided by x raised to c. This term would come to the numerator. So we write this as x raised to a in the numerator and just arrange these three terms if needed. This is already arranged in cyclic form, x raised to a plus x raised to b plus x raised to c. X raised to b comes to the numerator. So this is x raised to a plus x raised to b plus x raised to c. Same way, x raised to c comes to the numerator and you are simply writing this term in a cyclic form, x raised to a plus x raised to b plus x raised to c. Now you notice that all the three terms have the same denominator. Same denominator, so you would have the same LCM. Now your LCM would be x raised to a plus x raised to b plus x raised to c. And you will add up the numerator. In the numerator you have x raised to a plus x raised to b plus x raised to c. Like term in numerator and denominator, it gets cancelled and this is your RHS. So that was the 9th question. Now the last question of the homework sheet. The last question, they have given that the value of a into b into c is 1. We have to show that this is equal to 1. So I am writing the LHS of the prove that part. The LHS is 1 by 1 plus a plus b raised to minus 1. Similarly, this is 1 by 1 plus b plus c raised to minus 1. Last term 1 by 1 plus c plus a raised to minus 1. We have to show that this value is 1. What you do? Step 1. B raised to minus 1 can be written as 1 by b. C raised to minus 1 would be 1 by c and a raised to minus 1 would be 1 by a. So let's do that. This is, we write b raised to minus 1 as 1 by b. C raised to minus 1 as 1 by c. And a raised to minus 1 as 1 by a. The LCM here would be b, c and a. So you write b as the LCM, the b will get multiplied to this two term. So this would look like 1 by b plus ab plus 1 by b, which is the LCM. Same way c is the LCM, so after LCM, c plus bc plus 1 by c. This would be, after a is the LCM, a plus ac plus 1 by a. Yes. Now, the b comes to the numerator, c comes to the numerator and a comes to the numerator. So this will be b by 1 plus b plus ab. This is, c comes to the numerator. 1 plus, after c comes to the numerator, I am just arranging the term. 1 plus c plus bc. Plus, a comes to the numerator, it will be a plus, a upon, 1 by a plus ac. Right? Now, in the next step, what we are doing, if ABC is equal to 1, they have given that A into B into C is 1. How many variables are there? 3, A, B, C. So the whole question has 3 variables. We are going to convert this 3 variable equation into a 2 variable equation. Yes? That is, if A, B, C equals to 1, let's think of eliminating C. So what will be the value of C? C would be 1 by AB, right? So we are going to replace all the C's by 1 by AB. Wherever you see, you replace it by 1 by AB. The first term does not have any C. So we write it as it is. Over here, we replace the C by 1 by AB. You replace the C by 1 by AB. Replace the C by 1 by AB. You have a C here. Replace the C by 1 by AB. Yes. No C here. This term remains as it is. It is B upon 1 plus B plus AB. Over here, AB in the denominator. What is the LCM? The LCM would be AB. So if you take AB as the LCM, AB will get multiplied here. So this would be AB. You already have an AB term here, so you will multiply nothing to the numerator, so you will have 1. You have an AB here as well, so B into 1 is B. Now this is your AB, which was the LCM. AB here gets cancelled. Now here you can cancel this A. You have a B in the denominator, so the LCM is B. So if you have B as the LCM, the B will get multiplied to 1. The B will get multiplied to A. And this is just 1. And this is your B term, which is the LCM. In the next step, we are going to take this B to the numerator. So this term remains as it is. So it is B upon 1 plus B plus AB plus. Now you have only 1 in the numerator. The AB got cancelled. And this is 1 plus B plus AB. The B terms come to the numerator. You already have an A there. A into B will be AB. And in the denominator you have 1 plus B plus AB. 1 plus B plus AB, 1 plus B plus AB, 1 plus B plus AB. So that is your LCM. All the three terms have the same denominator. So you don't multiply anything to the numerator. What do you have here? B plus 1 plus AB. You notice that the numerator and denominator are the same. So it gets cancelled. The value is 1, which is your RHS. That completes the homework. Thank you.